All right, folks, I'm going to draw this gentleman from Earth's World, and I'm going to use the Ohuhu dual tip pens. I'm going to start with the gray color, and then I'm going to work up in color from there. All right, so the thing that I'm noticing is that this brush pen is nice and juicy enough. Got good ink flow, not losing I'm not getting a brushy texture. There's a little bit of brushiness, but not a lot. His head comes up a little further, a little more round. I think I made his whole face a little more round than it is here, but that's okay. We're doing vibes, not realism. All right, so I'm getting a little bit of brushiness now that I've, really used this pen a little bit. I think it's having a little bit of trouble now keeping up with me, but I'm also using the side of it, so I'm not going in and doing any detail yet. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the pale pink, because there's a little bit of pinky orange across here and up in here, some of that reflected light around that. Got a little bit of pinky orange in and around his nose here, a little bit in there. I'm going to go in with this color now and get some more of the darks in there. So the thing that I do like about these pens is that there is a good range in value. So sometimes you get these pens or like a marker set, and there's not a good range in value. you get a good color selection, but what you don't get is a good value range. So like all of the colors will all be sort of the same value, and even like if you're mixing color, you're not going to get as good a value range as you might need in an image. So these do have good value range. All right. Let's see if we can get some of the, I'm going to use the bullet tip for this part. So I'm overlaying those pink areas with the yellow to get more of that warm orange we see in his skin tone. And some of this is going to end up toned way down with some blue. So again, I'm not going for pure realism here because I'm not going to achieve it. But I do want to get some more realism in terms of like practicing skin tones and whatnot. All right. So actually, I want to see. I think I'm going to go in with not that blue, but this one. Yeah, there we go. This is going to give us some nice darks in and around his eyes here. It's going to mix well with the colors I've already put down. Got some color opposite stuff going on. This set does not have a black, which is an interesting choice. You gotta kind of overlay the colors with one another to get the deepest darks. So you gotta know your color theory to make a set like this really work. go back in with, I think, the blue purple, which is this one. Yep. I'm going to fill in some more of these shadows, and I'm definitely going over some of this shadow area. So you could definitely go back into this with some black pen, black marker. Like I said, this set does not have any black, but these markers are nice and wet. There's lots of ink in them. Of course, I barely used them. This is sort of the second time I've even had them out of the container. I did take them with me to work, but I did not use them. So I have pushed this paper to its absolute limits. It's starting to pill up now. I'm sure that the it's soaking through. It's got to be soaking through. All right. Some thoughts on these markers. They have a lot of ink in them. I can feel how juicy they are. They feel great on the page. The bullet tip is really, or the round tip, the dot tip, is not made for drawing with. It is made for pressing. I'm not seeing that I'm abrading it at all. It does feel really nice. It's a nice rounded tip. So you're going to get, some use out of it for sure. I am going to assume in advance that this is going to soak through, just because this paper is relatively thin. Let's flip it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But I really saturated this page with the ink. The brush tip is super fine. It is a nice extra fine tip. Great for details. And, also great for writing. It's very stiff, but you do get a nice range of lines out of it. So it's pretty expressive. I like that. So I like these. They are available on Amazon, probably. I think you can also get them on AliExpress. I'll look and see if I can provide a link on AliExpress. But these are good. I like them. Plus, this is super nice. So the pens all fit in it really well. And there's extra room where if you wanted to put some water brushes or a watercolor set in here, or maybe you just want to carry, you know, a limited palette with you, you could totally do that. And also add in, you know, if you wanted to add in a black ink pen, easy enough, and it's still going to zip up. It's a nice travel case. That's just a bonus. So anyway, with that, thank you for being here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.